It's time to play Satisfactory. I'm Nickel, and I'm here for the Diddy party. Alright, back into it. We've got our cool bus going. Our cool resource bus. What if we had these coming around the backside? That way we can go straight into lips without having to... Yeah. So we are going to grow this way, but we might just leave like a little gap, a little hole in the ground where the things come out. So... I should have gone... Yeah, I should have gone here. For pedantry's sake. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I'm second guessing myself here because if we come up here, right, then we can reserve this space for extra stuff that we get from around this side of the map, right? And we don't want to do all that extra stuff on this side, because we want to reserve the right to, or reserve the flexibility to grow this out this way. So let's, yeah, let's ignore this for now, and we'll reuse these somewhere else, I guess. Yep, so ignore that. Just ignore me. It's okay. I don't mind. We'll use this at some other point. Okay, we also... I'm just... Sorry. There's no reason why we can't just do all of these in one line and just have a big... Yeah. I'm being silly. Two real silly decisions to begin with. Well, hold on, let's get all the way up here. I think 2 in. Okay, so to do this one, This will be the third one. Second one. First one. How are we gonna do this? Come on. We're gonna need a way to get up here anyway. Okay. Okay, so that's ground level 1, 2 we want. And then every further one's going to be an extra 2. Excellent. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So we can get rid of these now. Let's go ahead and build these. That's straight, yes, that's straight. And these will be useful for, actually, maybe this is... So we want to be able to center this without... Okay, so that's... Hold on, so this is on the line. There we go. All right. Just worrying about this spacing. So we're going to do a bit of logistics stuff with this. We're going to have floor conveyors. So we're going to disappear into the floor and go underneath. And I want to make sure that I have enough room for everything. So if I were to split and then go down into the floor here, maybe it's best if I demonstrate. So we want to be able to pull 4 things off each line, I'd say. Okay, the screws aren't coming up, so I think that we don't have it going into the right place. So 2 more of these. So we'll just build our first one. So is this the... Yep, this is the intake. Here we'll have... And one more. So... Eventually this will be in a blueprint. It'll be a lot easier for us to pull out every time. So we want to split stuff off. One here. And one there. And up and down. Hold on. Like that. I think that should work. Okay, now next thing is we want to have a conveyor lift hole here and here. Actually, we probably want these the other way so that we can move these in a bit. Yeah, we want these the other way. It's good to it's good to get this perfect, and then we can, you know, once it's perfect, it's perfect. So, you know, spend a bit of extra time. Okay, so this one inside, and this one here. So this allows us to basically start these in here, right? So where are we? Like that. Cool. So this allows us to do something like this. And I actually don't like this clipping so much, so we might even just only do one here. Okay, this one here. And then this one here. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, and at most there'll be 4, which means we'll go into here. So so that's too close. Too up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Which gives us so basically yeah, most of this is our walkway, and there's no room for a second one unless we want to push this back this way. So okay, 1, 2. Okay, hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 to move it on. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So four of these. So we have enough space for, without extending this, we have enough space for 4 of these. If we, depending on how far we take this bus, I think we take this bus, you know, all the way to the end of phase 3. Once we start getting into aluminium type stuff, I think that's when we start to break out and start to build different factories in different locations. But to do that, we're going to have to get this maybe 20 high, or something like that. So that's, that's 10, that's 14 high. And it doesn't feel right, so it feels like we might need 2 stacks here. So I'm trying to just make sure that we got, you know, like a nice walkable factory here. But it might just be that we need to go out a couple more. You know, we need to go out several more this on this axis just to begin with. So have I got lots of 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Okay, 5. So let's go at 5 and just see how this feels. Okay, so this way, I can't see that we're gonna be stopped any sooner. So we're not gonna be stopped any sooner going this way. So these aren't always going to be 4. So 4 is the worst case scenario. So maybe 3. Maybe we should account for having 3. And what if there is 4? Maybe we go... I don't know. That's a tricky one. If we were to be able to get this next line... Like, so this line's here, then touching this is 1, here, then touching it is 1. So if we were able to do this, then the middle area can be our logistics space, right? So we would never need to, we don't need to go on this side for this. The middle area can be our logistics space, but the problem is there's going to be, once we get to manufacturers, there are items that need 4 ingredients. So we need space for 4 in the middle. Even if we don't use all 4 for, you know, most of the stuff. So that would mean that, okay, let's go back. There's 4. One over. And so we're going to do a similar technique to this where we have all of these going to the same area. We're going to, yeah, so it's going to be overlapping. It's not going to be, you know, we're not going to be staggered along this axis for one assembler or one manufacturer. So this feels good to me. And then we have maybe 1 space of gap, or this starts. Now, it would be good if we could... Maybe we move this over just 1 more, so that these start one more over as well. And then that way we have 1 whole gap. So this can be our walking area, and just a little, you know, a little bit of buffer on this side here. So that might be good. And we'll put, you know, like maybe a sign along here as well, or maybe along there. Okay, so let's just try this real quick. So H to lock in. Just make sure we're on the exact same. And then 1 over. Cool. That's in line with that now. Oh, I should have put it down. Cool. So that's in line with that. I'll get rid of that one. So these are going to be wrong now. We'll start this here, start this here. 1, 2. Yep. So logistics here. Walkway here, more logistics here, and underneath, of course. And we should be checking that we've got space all the way through underneath, but I think we measured that at the start, so that should be fine. Let's just quickly, so can we 2, 3, 4, 5. We so this is where we naturally ended. So I mean, we are going to probably extend this eventually. Yeah, the only trouble is there's no, where are we? There's no walkway around the back here, which I would like. Oh, plus we're going to need logistics for like where the products actually go. So we need to think about whether the end product is going to go this way and back onto the belt, which might be a good idea. Might be a good idea to have it come back this way and just go onto this second belt, or even back onto the first belt. Or we could have it go this way, but several products are used in other products, and if we have something along this axis, then we can't, like, sorry, if we have something going parallel here, then we can't really grow this out if we need to. So maybe it's best to have it go back that way. So it doesn't really matter that we're right up against the edge now. Maybe if we even just go like 2 out or something, just to begin with, and like treat it as overhang, so we won't, you know, we won't do the whole underneath supports, because gravity, you know, there's no weight on this, so it's not as if in a real world we'd need supports. And maybe we can do something fancy architecturally to have it, you know, like reverse ramps or something underneath to make it look pretty or something. We'll have a look when we get there. So 2 is fine. This looks good to me. I like that it ends at the, you know, at the boundaries. So let's just mark this in, even if we're not. We'll just do one level at the moment, just so that we know while we're planning what it is. Is this the right one? Yes. Yeah, so that's how it's going to look. I think that looks pretty good, or it feels pretty good at least. Then we can, you know, later on we'll do stuff with lights and other, you know, architectural twists to sort of segment this area off, maybe change the painting of the bottom. Yeah. I mean, feels good to me so far. Let's get screws and plates on and we'll start making stuff. Yeah. We'll do our first production line. So the second two are working. The first one isn't feeding in properly. And that's why. The top one is... Oh, the top one is just empty, right? Yeah, that's why the top one's not doing anything. Alright. Yeah, okay, so how does this look? We want to be very particular, you know, we want to get this... We want to save humanity in style. So I think we've got so much height that it doesn't really even matter. I mean, it's going to be hard to, or it's going to be awkward to actually build these, but aside from that, I think it's pretty, yeah, it's lots of space. Okay, so we've got screws coming. Yeah, 1, 2. We want to be on the belt, not on the, this one on the belt. Okay, these go down and they come up here. Okay, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it goes all the way. That's awesome. Oh. This will all be blueprinted soon enough, you know. Okay. Is this not... Why is this not... There we go. This is like very ad hoc at the moment in terms of what belt we're using. We're just using whatever we've got just for planning purposes. Okay. So I think for one, this is good. good. We'll just keep this around. Did we go far enough in? Like, did we go far enough in here? We're gonna base up here, so we're gonna have a little ramp here, I think. Move lots, yeah, most of our base around here, so it'll look like that. Cool. Okay, let's do the splitters. Now, I've done this kind of a design before, and I've noticed that there is a bit of a problem with the blueprints. So these are so close that our lifts are sort of clipping in here. And without belts, sometimes you've got to sort of delete them and put them back after you've placed the blueprint. So we just got to keep an eye out for that. Okay. Cool. So that's all sorted. Now, power lines. The power's here. Wonder if we do power at the front. Okay, so hold on. So it's like sort of on the corner of the next one. I have the power sort of tucked away here, and we'll have a line going this way. Or should we? So I guess the power kind of is clipping. We have the power on the other side, maybe. Because they'll never be clipping here because it's only one level. We've got to get this right, you know. We'll get this right and then we can go fast. We've got Steve Jobs watching down on us from heaven, and we don't want to disappoint him. Okay, so regardless, we'll have... Okay, so this goes on the corner of the next one. Okay, yeah. Oh, no. Is that two in? 1, 2. Corner of the next one. Corner of the next one. And yep, we'll have a power line coming through here. Cool. Control C. Yeah, that didn't work. Cool. Now let's just do the logistics floor underneath. So it's the back two. Okay, so back two for each of these. Okay, come on. One, two. But we're going the wrong way, aren't we? One, two. One, two. Okay, so we've got screws moving along there now. Okay, there we go. And cool, there's a building. So for this to work, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by 30 is 150 plates per minute. So Mark II belts. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 60 is 300. So, oh, Mark IV belts. So we can't even do this at full efficiency yet. Aha. So just for now, we'll get rid of the last one. So what's that? 300. Yep, so 240. Yep, so that's fine. Cool, so that's that. So we will have to go back and we spent quite a bit of time here. So I'm thinking that now we probably have enough these plates down there to go pretty crazy with the belts here. So we'll do the iron, if we can, we'll do the iron plate belt and so the iron plate belt needs to be Mark II, but I don't think we'll... So we're not making these apart from here. And plus we'll need iron plates elsewhere, so it's good to just get to Mark III. And yeah, and the screws definitely you need Mark III at the moment. Now, so this is more than we've ever made, and I think that we will want to put them in a storage container for now. Bear merger. And we can worry about the rest of it, you know, routing these, worry about that once we've we just need ones for these, right? So these will always be ones. Except we might want them faster, so we'll upgrade when we can. And these should be ones too, but whatever. And just for now, we'll make a storage. Ah, awesome, industrial storage. And eventually, when we get to the very end of this line, so once again, once we get to about aluminium, at the very end of the line, we'll have these going into a sink pretty much. So we'll have whatever parts we need to take out and bring to our various other factories. We'll have those going out, so some kind of train system or something like that. And then after that's full, we'll have a redundancy that drops them all into the sink. So we just have, you know, millions of tickets. And we get the trophies. I'd like to, so I've never gotten all of the trophies. So awesome shop. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I've gotten, I think I've gotten these 3 trophies before. I'd like to, as part of this playthrough, I'd like to grab all of these trophies. Surely that's some kind of achievement or something. Cool. Yeah, so I'm not sold on this, because I'm not convinced that we've got a good way to, you know, get in and out. Walking under these belts doesn't feel right, if that makes sense. But maybe there's an entryway here right at the end or something that we can do. Or maybe entry up at this side. So underneath and over here somehow. So how are we going with this? 39. We could even do something special here with the entryway, maybe. Like, I don't know, we'll think about it later. Whoopsie. Glitch slide. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I like to see. There isn't even enough room for all of them, yes. Ooh, how's our power going? That's a, yeah. At some point, we don't want to get back onto biomass burners, so 570 max consumption, production 600. So we've got maybe one more line that we can do before we have to go and extend our power again. So that's next. So first, so here's just taking some stock here. We're gonna upgrade these belts as much as we can. We're going to upgrade our power is the next one of the next things we want to do. We're going to bring back the rotor line up here. And then we need to just make sure that our inputs, our raw materials here, eventually we'll be porting over the wire and the stuff like that. But we need to make sure that we are maxing out the belts as much as we can for iron plates, and even for screws it might be worth having a second belt of screws over, coming over, because I do remember that we use a lot of screws, especially when it gets to computers. We use a lot of screws. So first things first, let's just upgrade these belts. We'll go all the way through and max out these belts. So 4 is yes. Oh. And it might be worth... So this one needs to be up. Let's upgrade all of these. So from now on, I think we're just on Mark 3 belts. We're not going to worry about Mark 2 belts, Mark 1 belts as much as we can. Even when we're trying to, you know, be efficient, we just want things to go as fast as possible. And it doesn't matter that it's overkill. When we've got, you know, when we've got this many plates, we just want to be laying them down as fast as we can. Okay, so put this in 0. Cool. So let's get that done, that done, that done, that done. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. They're already done. Cool. So these are now all going as fast as... Cool. I wonder what the belts are doing underneath. I'll just quickly check. Excellent. Cool, all the way. But at the same time, we just want to do the bottom 2 lines because we're going to run out. Even though we have a lot, we'll run out. It's just the way it works. On the way back, we'll max out the rest as well. Where are we going here? Oh, we're maxed out here. Are we maxed out here? Yes. We maxed out here. Ah, awesome. We're using... It was good that we built those. We've used over half of our... So 120 per minute, and we are maxing out. I thought we calculated that this was pretty accurate. So we haven't clocked one down, so I don't know that we did. So another to-do list. Do I have a to-do list here, by the way? I wonder if there was a to-do list here. So it's not O, not P, J. So this is, it's just parts. There's no text. We can't add text to it. So we'll just have to remember what we need to do. So another thing is to expand this when it's time. I mean, we're gonna find out, I think, that we don't have enough production of plates to do everything we need to do, but we don't want to, we want to defer that for now, because we need to be careful with building new machines, because we're going to trip the power soon. Or we're going to go into biomass burners soon. Okay, cool. These are all good. Let's get it done, yo. Wait, what? So we do have a bottleneck here. So 40 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40 by 6. It's 240. So we don't have a bottleneck. I wonder if there's something here somewhere that's not... Oh, these things. So this one's... It's fine. Did we miss something? Okay, what's this? There's our... Okay, cool. So I'm wondering what the next part is that we need to make that involves copper. So if we... Modular frame, so that's just iron. Just iron. So that's all just iron. So stators. So, and it'll be wire that we need, not cables yet. But I'm suspecting we will need... Yeah, so okay, we will need cables for automated wiring. Okay. And we will need these for versatile framework. Okay, so So copper's the next one that we're going to put on the bus. I don't know that this is essential that we get these going fast. Yeah, so we've only got 2 going here. It's not a big deal. Is this not... Huh? Wait, are we... Oh, we're... Yeah, wrong one, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, wrong one. My bad. Did that... We caught that? Hey, come on. Oh. And the worst part is you can't do this anymore. Can't use this as like a measurement thing anymore. Damn it. Is that the right height? I think it's not the right height. It's... No, it's the right height. What's happening here? Okay, so we've got everything we need to get all the way to status now. However efficiently we do that. We want to get cables going as well. Oh man, we could do so much better with this. Come on. Is that less crooked? We'll just get cables started. So they're on the bus and we know what's going on with them. It's not straight, but... oh well. And neither is this one. We'll fix that up later. It's okay. It's okay. We will need rotors too for the coal plants. So why don't we go back and we'll do the rotor line, and then after the rotor line we will work on our coal plant. Just gonna make sure I'm stocked up on concrete. Let's get rid of some of these screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We really want to get the... Why am I so bad with names? We really want to get modular frames as well. So maybe we just do two rotors and 2 modular frames, and hopefully that doesn't put us over for power. Because we want to be able to upgrade the miners. We'll need modular frames for that. Okay. so how does this work? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going 4 down. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. How are we going here? Oh, very good. Now, how much spacing do we want to leave? So, starting here, this goes most of the way. So why don't we leave 2 whole blocks? So, 1, or maybe 1's enough, because we do go half in. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. So if we were to go here, 1, 2, so 2 off. Yeah, 1 whole block. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one starts exactly here. And exactly, oh, hold on. Where are we at? So when the ladder's in here, it goes 1 more over. So when the ladder's not protruding, it goes 1, so 2 over from the edge, 2 over from the edge. So that's there. 1, 2, 2 over from the edge. Okay. And we're just going to do 2 rotors for now. Yeah, that's plenty of room. Let's get us 2 in. One, 2. Corner of the next one, right? Max consumption. Oh, 600.2. But we won't get there. Okay, rotor. Rotor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2. 2, 2, 1, 2. Hold on. That's correct, yes. Cool, so hold on, one more. So we need screws. And we need 1, 2, 1, 2 iron rods. Why can't this line up? Oh, these are going the wrong way, maybe? Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, cool. So these are going to be very fast to set up. One, two. One, two. Okay, cool. Yeah, splitter, this one, this one, this one. This is going to get even faster when we have blueprints. Alright, cool, cool. I accept. So, on the edge, one in from the edge. Okay. And once again, temporarily, we just want to store these. Okay, cool. We'll just do this around the same way. This is a bit neater for now. Cool. So we're definitely not going to have enough screws, right? Screws are going to... yeah. They're going to be our bottleneck. So I'm thinking we get another line of screws going. Which means, you know, finding another resource and finding another iron resource and, yeah, getting the screws. But look, for now this is alright because we've got to worry about the power first. Also, at some point, we'll bring all our buildings over, you know, the hub, awesome shop, awesome sink and all that, bring them over here. Get this area feeling like home. Need to bring this up for encased industrial beams, but we'll, you know, make it a proper factory first. So lots to do. But I think we're getting close to refocusing on phase 2. It's more than 4 this time. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 3, 4. They should meet in the middle, right? Okay, so what do we need for power plants? Ten rotors, 20 of these. So we have quite a few of these. So we can build another 8 at the moment. What if we go, let's go back and collect some rotors, and then we'll just go straight for it. I also want to think about quartz too, because we want to start getting, you know, all the fancy stuff. You know, glass claws and all that sort of thing. We'll need to sort this out at some point. Or how about right now? One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and that takes us here. Damn it. Okay. Let's grab rotors. Oh, wow. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Take all. Yeah, we're gonna need to sort this out. 53. let's pop these here. Take these. And let's go fix our coal power. Blue bean. This game just relaxes me, you know. My mind gets sort of lost in the optimization, lost in the production lines. And I just want to... It's part of the reason why there's a lot of cuts here, because I often don't have much to say. Oh, did I... Don't know if I have enough here. So I should have taken more. It's okay though. Okay, so 60. If we double this, we'll have 120. Eventually we'll be putting slugs in these as well to make the efficiency even bigger. In case industrial beam. This uses these even more so. So we want 30, I think. Okay, 120. Modular frames now. So 120, 120. 240. 15 is 16 miners we can support. Assuming we can get all the water that we need. So let's just... This is overkill for now, but we'll still do it, because eventually we'll need to upgrade again, I think. When we do get fuel power, we'll go straight to fuel, but I do believe there'll be one more upgrade here before that point. Yep, we left that there. Shouldn't have done that. So 16, so 8 on the 1, and we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we'll make these all go on the one line. Let's see. Okay, we'll just wait for the coal to come through. Stop recording for now.